They said we disturbed something sacred, that we awakened an ancient curse, brought it down upon ourselves with reckless abandon. At first I dismissed it as nonsense, sensationalism for the hungry press. But as the years passed, as the faces of those I once knew and worked beside vanished, one by one, it's hard not to wonder. My name is Howard Carter. I'm a British archaeologist and Egyptologist that in 1922 discovered the tomb of King Tutankhamun. It was hailed as one of the greatest archaeological finds of the century. But soon after, rumors of a curse began to spread. I spent my life dreaming of what lay beneath the sands of Egypt. All those years of toil, disappointment and hope, they all led to that single electrifying moment in November 1922. Yes, wonderful things, I said. That was my answer when asked if I could see anything inside the tomb. But it was more than just treasure, more than gold and gems. It was history. It was the soul of a boy king who'd been entombed for millennia, and I was the one to rip open the veil between life and death, past and present. But at what cost? I've asked myself this question more times than I care to admit. Lord Carnarvon, he was the first, wasn't he? Just months after we opened the tomb, he was gone. His death was mysterious, they said. A mosquito bite turned septic, and when the lights of Cairo flickered and died the moment he passed, well, the world started to believe in the curse. Superstitions took root, and people began to whisper that we had unleashed something dark, something that had been sealed away for a reason. But I didn't believe it. I couldn't. I had dedicated my life to the pursuit of knowledge, of uncovering the secrets of ancient civilizations. Curses were for the simple-minded, for those who couldn't understand the magnificence of what we had uncovered. But then others began to fall. I kept this from the tomb, a scarab, the symbol of rebirth and protection. But it feels different now, almost as if it's mocking me. Carnarvon, then Arthur Mace, Aubrey Herbert, Richard Bethel, all were members of the expedition gone. Natural causes, they said. But how many coincidences does it take to make a curse real? And what about me? Why am I still here after all these years? Is it because I was the one who first gazed upon that sealed doorway, who dared to break the sanctity of that eternal rest? Or is it simply that fate has decided to leave me behind to bear witness to the destruction we wrought? They say King Tutankhamun was a minor pharaoh, that his death was unremarkable, his reign short and insignificant. But the power he wielded in death, my God, it's as if his very spirit has lived on through the ages, exacting vengeance on those who dared to defile his tomb. And here I am, the last man standing, cursed not with death, but with life, with the memories of all I've seen and done. Do you know what it's like to be haunted by your own success? To be celebrated and reviled in the same breath? To know that the greatest achievement of your life may have been the cause of so much death? I've tried to rationalize it, to tell myself that it's all just coincidence, that we were just unlucky. But in the dark of night, when the wind howls through these old bones of mine, I can't help but feel the weight of it all. The weight of the curse that may or may not exist, but feels all too real. Maybe the curse isn't some supernatural force, some ancient magic. Maybe it's the guilt we carry, the knowledge that we disrupted something that should have been left alone. Maybe it's the loneliness of survival, the isolation that comes with being the last one left. Perhaps that's the true curse, the slow, creeping realization that our actions have consequences far beyond what we ever imagined. I wonder if King Tut ever forgave us, if he ever looked upon our transgressions and saw them for what they were. Acts of curiosity, of passion, of a desire to know and understand. Or if, even now, he waits in the shadows, watching, biding his time until the last of us is gone. But what if this curse, if it exists at all, was never about punishment? What if it was a reminder, a warning from the past, telling us that some things are better left buried, that in our relentless pursuit of knowledge we might uncover more than we can handle? I don't have the answers. All I have are memories, memories of a discovery that changed the world, and the ghosts of those who didn't live to see its true impact. And as I sit here surrounded by the relics of a bygone era, I wonder, will history remember us as the men who uncovered the greatest treasure of ancient Egypt, or as the fools who awakened a curse that none of us could escape? Time will tell, I suppose. But for now, all I can do is wait. Wait and see if this curse, real or imagined, will finally claim its last victim, or if it will let me be, to live out the rest of my days haunted by the choices I made in the pursuit of a dream. Perhaps that's the true curse, to live with the knowledge of what we've done, and to wonder if it was worth it after all. Subscribe for more history from Discover History Today.